Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Sakti and today we will discuss about fake news classifier using deep learning. So fake news classifier, this dataset is available in Kaggle and this is one of the popular dataset where we have to predict whether that news is fake or not. It's a very simple dataset, and here our objective is to predict the news is fake from the given dataset, and it has some attributes like ID, title, author, text, label, and the output is label. One is a fake and 0 is a genuine news. And here actually we are going to use LSTM and deep learning. We can also use logistic regression, but in this case we will use LSTM, and we'll see how it progress, and we'll see how the results are. Okay, and the steps involve data processing, exploratory data analysis, embedding, split the data, train the model, and visualize the results. So we will go step by step. Okay, and this is my data. Okay, so I have downloaded this data from my Kaggle and I have stored in my local, and that is where I am calling this. Okay, so as you see, it has ID, title, author, text, and label. So these are all the data sets, and here we are going to consider only the title and the label. Okay, and these two things are sufficient enough to predict whether our data set is whether the news is a fake or not. And we will the first step is like we will be installing, we will be importing all the necessary packages for this. So here basically I have imported NumPy, Matplotlib, and what else, NLTK, natural language toolkit, those are corpus, stopwatch, porter-stemmer, those things, and we will see and why do we need those things. So first step is like df.info of. We need to understand what is our data set is about. So there are 2800, but as you can see that a title has some around some sort of missing values. So what we can do is like we can drop those. Oh my God. Okay, so df dropped. Drop NA. Okay, so we have dropped that columns, and also like since we have dropped, we also have to replace that index. So reset index in place equal to true. Okay. 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 Now we df dot. If I execute it again, okay, now the NA values are removed. So now what we'll do is like we will remove that other values as well. This index, ID, title, author, these things are not necessary. So df dot drop off columns equal to ID and what is that, ID, author, text. Okay, now we have removed those the unwanted things. Now we will clean our data. So for that, what we have to start with our cleaning, converting our sentence, converting the entire thing into words, and then tokenize those stuffs. We can do that now. So we will declare a list of corpus. This will have the final one. For I in range of length of df. Okay, so review equal to substitute of, so will be removing all the other special characters. So starting from A to Z and okay. So what this means, like we will be removing small a to z and capital those, for example those those backslashes, those things will get removed. For if I want to know, like if I give an example, df of title of 0, these things will be get removed here, that we can try it out. Yeah, so this is the first step. Then second step is to convert them into lower. The third step review dot split off. This is that word tokenizer. I mean from the sentence we will split everything into words. Now we have to apply the Porter stemming. PS dot stem of I for I in from df title, if not I in set of stop words of English. Review equal to dot join of review, then corpus append of review. Now our corpus is filled. No. Yes, I think we have to check in our review, not in DF. So what we have done is, like we have just cleaned our data, and by doing word tokenize, then again create a list by appending everything, so it will look like a cleaned one. So once this executes, we can compare our this df of title of 0 and our corpus of 0. Okay, now it has been executed. Corpus of 0. Okay, so now you can compare. Same date we didn't even see canvas letter until we tweeted it. So after cleaning the data, this is how it will look like. Okay. Now we will do some extra EDA on that. So before that, what we have to do, we will just add this corpus to the data set. So data of cleaned equal to corpus df. Okay, so title, label, and cleaned. And in exploratory data analysis, what we'll do is, like we will try to find the most frequent word using the word cloud. There are other methods as well, the TF-IDF, but here we will just use word cloud. So from cloud import, yeah, word cloud, from word cloud. Now what we will do is like vocab words, for I in of title and df of title, not, we will use a cleaned one, cleaned, where df of label equal to 1. 1 means it's a fake one. Okay. Now what we'll try to do, we will just build it. Word cloud equal to word cloud and width equal to 1000, height equal to 1000, random state equal to 1, and max, this is fine. Generate vocab words, and we will plotting this as a using our matplotlib. So plt dot figure of fig size equal to, let's say like 12 comma 10. Now you can put like 16 comma 10, and plt dot im show word cloud and enter by linear. Oh my god. And plt dot show off. Let's execute this. Okay, for the fake news, see the most common occurring is Trump, Hillary, comment, new video, Clinton. So these titles will come, constitute a fake news. We can also try for the same for the genuine news. You just copy that same thing and okay. Okay, and where the condition should be genuine. Okay, so the genuine news involves New York Times, Obama, this is Breitbart. This is one of the way where we can see the frequency of the words. There are some other ways, TF, IDF, which will give the frequency of the word. So in here we just explored it with only word cloud, but the other possible ways are TF, IDF, and a lot of other techniques as well. Now we will move on further with creating the embeddings. Okay. So here embeddings, this one we will continue in our part 2. Stay tuned.